Hey everyone, so I thought I'd put a quick demo together just to show you guys, or at least remind you guys, how to render out audio through the Playblast feature of Maya. So I'm just going to create just a quick cube here. This isn't part of it, just so that we can, this is really just so that we can see animation going on. So hit S there, drag it over here. Oops. S there. So now I've got animation. So also let me walk you through including sound clips in the Maya file as well. So I've already downloaded the file, which you'll need to from the resources folder. But what you'll want to do is go into Windows, Animation Editors, and then click on Tracks Editor. And once you're in this Tracks Editor, you just right-click down here in the window, click File, Import Animation, or pardon me, Import Audio, and then you go to the folder that you downloaded the audio file to, and that's in my case that's downloads. So I select Bad Feeling, I click Import, and now you can see the time. You can see the audio clip, and you can move it around, but you want to make sure that it starts at 0 and ends at around frame 50. So down here in my timeline, obviously I've got a lot of extra time, so I'm just going to, down here in the lower right, I'm going to set the end frame to be 50. And the other thing I need to do is down here in the lower right hand corner, I need to set up my timeline properties. Make sure that the playback speed is set to real time, 24 frames per second. Click Save, and now if I play it, I don't know if you can hear it, but you'll know when you get it right, because you can, with the left mouse button, you can scrub through the animations down here, and you can hear Han Solo saying he's got a bad feeling about this. So now let's just say, for example, we've got the animation done and we're ready to render. So what you'd want to do is, what I want you guys to do is actually frame the animation. So if you've got Norman here and he's talking, I want to be able to see his face very, very clearly. If I can't see his face, obviously it doesn't really do any good to turn it in for lip sync, because then it's difficult for me to judge the lip sync. So make sure that I can see his face and his lips very clearly. So once I get the animation framed in the scene, make sure also that you turn off, you know, sometimes you might be working in wireframe mode, so you can see the wireframe. Just turn all that off, okay? So once you've done that, then go over to, I'm sorry, up here at the top, and it says Playback. So click on that, and at the very top is Playblast. Click on the little breakout box there to the right. So where it says at the top, click on Start End. Set the first frame to 1, set the end or the start frame to 1 and the end frame to 50. Make sure none of these are checked. In your format, select QT for QuickTime, and for encoding, select MPEG 4 video. Now actually I didn't realize that Maya could actually render directly to MPEG 4 video. So that's probably something you guys could move forward with, not having to worry about exporting. And if you guys decide to do a little bit longer animation, you've now got that ability, which is pretty cool. Make sure that your display size, what I would do is say custom 1024 by 768 at a scale of 1. You want to make sure that that's full scale. Frame padding doesn't really matter. Movie file, you can leave it Playblast if you like. So once you click Playblast, it'll actually, you know, it won't show you this unless you've already generated another one. So you just click OK, and you'll see it build the animation. And then once it's done, you can go into your folder, your project folder, which is, you know, again, you should be using project folders as a matter of course. So you'll go into Movies, and then you'll see Playblast. And if I open this in, let me see if that's actually a, yeah, it comes out as an MOV file. It just used an MPEG-4. And let me see what the size is. That's not too bad. So I'm going to open this up in QuickTime. And let's see if I got it right. There you go. So in case you can't hear it, you can actually hear the audio and actually see the animation of the cube. So in any case, that's it. Once you're done, that's the Playblast file that you'll actually submit. Again, do not submit an animated cube. I want to see Norman lip syncing the audio. So in any case, that's about it. If you have any questions, feel free to send me an email or post to the Mount Hood Community College Facebook page. Thanks.